Well, just as Tamashii Nations was celebrating the DVD release of Godzilla Kong: The New Empire, we have a new SH Monsterarts reveal here in the form of Mechagodzilla Final Battle Edition from Godzilla vs. Kong 2021. So here is Mechagodzilla, and it appears that he's got a lot of the red pieces that we actually saw in the movie, some red highlights. The inner ring where he has the photon scream in his mouth is colored red. So it's just a much more movie accurate deco than what we've seen previously in the initial release from Mechagodzilla. Here in this image, we can see that we have rocket thrusters, and these are actually detachable, as you'll see in just a few slides from here. But there's two parts here. There's the actual thruster, and then there's the thrusting effect, that red piece. These all are removable and detachable from the actual figure. And then he's got the energy sort of shockwave punch. I'm sure there's an official name for it. I don't know what it is. But like clearly, like this is awesome, right? Like this is, you can recreate that thrusting punch and the shoulder checks that he did against Godzilla in the movie. Here we've got another shot really showing off those red highlights across the figure. Looks really, really good. This is like the deco that I really wish that the first one had, but what can you do? Here we have the photon scream. This appears to be a brand new sculpted beam effect, at least from what I can tell. But that's always great to see. Here's another shot with the energy effect. You'll see it on the tail here. He actually comes with an interchangeable drill piece, which is awesome. I think that's a really fun addition. Hopefully the engineering on the tail has been sort of re-examined, because I know that I think a lot of folks were having experiences with breakage along the tail. I don't have it on my copy, but I know that in the video with my wife when she was handling that tail, it freaked a lot of people out. And here we see the full pack out. So you've got Mechagodzilla with his new highlights, beam, like the photon scream with the stand, the two punching effects, 6 thrusters with the thruster effects, and then you've got like, I don't know what you would call this position of the fingers here, and then the interchangeable drill piece. This looks really, really cool, to the point where like, oh, I kind of want it, even though like we'll see. Anyway, is there pricing information here on the post? Not yet, but I think this is going to be priced at around 17,800 yen, I think, as I was talking to Michael, Articulation Series, and it will be a web exclusive, I believe. So scheduled release June 2025, and then pre-orders will open tomorrow night for us here in North America, but that's 2 days from now in Japan. So I think it looks great. I don't know if there are any sculpt changes. Nothing is mentioned in the description, but I wouldn't expect that there are any major sculpt changes, other than, of course, the addition of the thrusters, and then, you know, in terms of tooling, the fact that you can pop the tail off and attach the drill part. This is very, very cool. Now, you can even see it, though, already in the comments, like, I'll just wait for the highest version. Right, so if this is in the 17,800 yen range, then the way that the pricing's been going recently, it's probably going to be in the area of 150, 160 US dollars. So, you know, if Haya comes out with their version, which is just sort of standard like the first Monsterarts, at the $50 mark, even the $60 mark, that means that if they do another one with all of these accessories later, at most you're going to be paying 120 USD for it. Of course, we also don't know if they're actually going to be doing it. The interview that recently went up, they were quite coy about it, but I think they're working on it. So yeah, it'll be really interesting to see how many people actually pick this one up. I think it looks really, really good. This poor person over here. Oh yes, sure. After I get the first one, And I do feel that, even though I've had mine for quite some time, and even though I like mine, this one just blows it out of the water. So I don't think I do want it, but just for the sake of financial, for the sake of my finances, I don't think I'll be dishing out the money for this one. But I do think that this looks amazing. I think that if you haven't picked up a Mechagodzilla yet, that this is going to be a very good option for you and for your shelf. So let me know in the comment section down below, you intending to pick this guy up? Are you looking forward to it? You're gonna wait for a potential Haya in the future instead? Let me know. And as always, I'll talk to you again soon. See ya.